Hi you guys, it's Marissa. Once again, I know it's been a really long time since I last made a video. I've been kind of in a rut lately. The holidays got really crazy. I was working 2 jobs, all this other stuff. But today I wanted to talk about a subject that can be kind of awkward for people to talk about, or more like embarrassing for people to talk about, and that's acne. I actually have no makeup on my face just to prove a point to you guys. Growing up, I had really bad acne. It got really bad, especially going into high school. I'm gonna insert some pictures throughout high school, etc., of how I used to look with my acne and how bad it used to get. I have tried everything in the book. You can name it, I've done it. I did Proactive when I was younger, and I am actually allergic to sulfa, or like sulfur, and it's actually in a lot of acne products because it helps calm down redness, and it made my skin just break out in hives since that's my reaction to sulfa. So Proactive has it in it, and I tried it for a little while and it didn't work that well. I tried Acne Free, that's in that's like a knockoff brand kind of to Proactive. I tried Acne Free, Proactive. I've done every home remedy that you can possibly think of in the book. How I found out that I was allergic to aspirin is that I put a tablet on a pimple that I had, like on my lip in high school, and my face just swelled up. So if you want to find out if you're allergic to aspirin, that's a good way of doing it. Like I said, I tried every home remedy in the book. I used every face wash you could possibly get out there. I got a Clarisonic cleaning brush, one of those brushes to clean your face. I did that. And then finally, my freshman year of college, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. Like, I'm done looking this way, and I'm done feeling bad about my skin. I've always felt bad about my skin for as long as I can remember. And I finally decided to go to a dermatologist and be like, look, enough is enough. This is really bad and I need some serious help. I had really large cysts, especially around my cheeks and my chin, which you can actually see scarring from. Let me see if I can get close up for you guys. I have a lot of scarring right in this area because I would pick my pimples a lot. So I have scarring on my chin, on my cheek. There's this one right here, and then this one right here. Also on my chin, because my acne is really hormonal, so I tend to get it when it's around that time of the month for me, and I would always get really large cysts around my chin, as there is a picture that you can probably see, and I also used to get them really bad around my cheekbones, right where you put like your contour in, so like right here. I have a lot of acne scarring and a lot of redness from when I had my acne really bad. And there's my chin right there. It's a lot of redness, a lot of acne scarring. My forehead isn't that bad because I don't normally get pimples on my forehead. And my nose isn't that bad either because I don't normally get pimples on my nose. I mean, I get blackheads and whiteheads every once in a while, but it's nothing like as severe as like cysts. And if you don't know what cysts are, they're like these like, I call them like volcanoes because that's what it feels like. They can be underneath your skin too, so even if you can't see it, I can still like feel it, and they can be pretty big. Like I've had them like pretty big, like around my like cheek, and they're more like under the surface, and they're huge and they're really painful, and mine for some reason are like itchy, but they're really painful to touch, and it's just like all this dirt like build up, and it's really painful. If you have cysts, or if you have hormonal cysts, you know how painful that it can be, and you know how annoying and how embarrassing it can be to have such bad acne. And I was embarrassed a lot throughout my life until about the last I'm gonna say like 6 months. My freshman year of college, I finally decided to go to a dermatologist and solve my problem. At first, he just prescribed me benzoyl peroxide as like a topical, and I used it for a while and it didn't really help that much. The next year, he prescribed me my first oral like pill to help me with my acne, and it was a type of antibacterial, especially because acne is like all that bacteria in your skin, and it helps like fight it off. But acne medicine has really bad side effects, especially certain kinds. They can make your stomach hurt really bad, and that one made my stomach hurt so bad. Like, I couldn't do anything or go anywhere because my stomach hurt so bad from taking that medicine. After about 6 months of that, I stopped taking it and went back to topical. But benzoyl peroxide makes your skin really dry, and I got really dry patches, especially where I got my acne. So here and here, and so now then at that point, I had really bad cysts and really dry skin because of the medicine that I was using for my acne, and I just didn't know what to do. So I did more research and I talked to my dermatologist, and he was all like, the only thing left that I can think of for you is either Accutane or birth control. And if you guys don't know what Accutane is, it's a medication that you take, but the thing is that it's so powerful and there's a lot of side effects to it. You have to get your blood tested every month to make sure that everything's okay. You can't drink any alcohol. It's not like I drink alcohol that much anyways, but you can't have any alcohol, and there's just a lot of really negative side effects to Accutane, but the results show. So I didn't want to go that far yet because I hadn't tried other options. So I started taking birth control. It did help a lot with the hormonal acne, but I was still getting large cysts here and there that were still really painful. So I was on birth control for about 6 months, and he asked me how I was doing. And I was like, I'm doing better. The cysts have gone down. I still get a lot of them though. And my skin still really acts up around my time of the month. Is there anything else that maybe we can add to it, or anything before we move to Accutane? Then he prescribed me this medication called propranolol, which is something that you take with birth control, and it helps your acne. And that has saved my life. Like, you guys don't understand how bad my acne used to be. Like, the pictures that I've shown you are not as bad as my acne has been. I never took pictures. I hated taking pictures because I was so uncomfortable, and I was so embarrassed of my own skin. And nobody should be embarrassed about what their skin looks like or how their body looks. And especially if it's something you can't control. And I was just tired of feeling bad for my skin and feeling bad for myself. So I was like, let's do the propranolol. And after about 3 months, I noticed a huge difference in my skin. I've been on propranolol for now about a year, and I rarely get like big cyst acne. Like, I never get cyst acne anymore. I can't even tell you the last time that I had a cyst on my face. I genuinely can't, because I don't get it anymore. And that's such like a nice feeling to be able to be comfortable in your own skin, and to be able to be like, my skin looks good. Like, my skin looks really good, and I'm not afraid to go out without makeup on anymore. Before I would never go anywhere without a full face of makeup and a full face of foundation and concealer everywhere. Like, never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined that I would be okay with going out in my own skin that has no makeup on or anything like that. And don't get me wrong, I still love makeup and I still love playing with makeup, but being able to go out in your own skin and not being like, I have to wear makeup every day to cover these so-called imperfections on my face feels really, really good. So if maybe you are in the same situation as I was when I was in high school, college, and you're like, I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know how anything can get better. I don't know how this is ever going to work. If you haven't seen a dermatologist, talk to a dermatologist. Getting in touch with a dermatologist was probably one of the best decisions that I ever made in my life, because even though it was a lot of trial and error, I figured out what works for me. And for you, maybe it's different. For you, maybe your acne's not that bad, but you just wanted to clear up a little bit. Maybe the benzoyl peroxide will work. Maybe your stomach isn't as sensitive as mine, and maybe you can take an antibacterial instead of hormonal treatments instead. It all depends on you and how your body works. And it's gonna take some time. If you have the means to figure out what works for you, then by all means go for it. By all means, do what you can to make yourself feel better. Because when you feel good in your own skin, you feel good about yourself. And that's definitely how I feel. Now that my skin is so much clearer, I feel a lot better about myself. I don't mind getting pictures taken of me anymore. I don't mind when somebody comes up to me and I have no makeup on and they're like, can we take a picture real quick? Or I don't know why anybody would do that, but I don't mind taking pictures without makeup anymore. I'm not wearing makeup on camera right now for you guys. I would never have done this 3 years ago. Never in my wildest dreams would I have done that 3 years ago. Before I go, I just want to go over some of the products that I currently use for my acne, since of course I still have acne prone skin. My skin is still oily. So I'm just gonna show some beauty products, some like skincare products, and some like makeup products that really help me out. First products that I'm gonna start out with are cleansing products. I have 2 cleansers that I really, really like. One is this from, it's literally just a bar of soap. It's actually from Lush. It's the Fresh Pharmacy face wash. It's really good for oily skin. It really tightens your pores. You can feel it. And I really, really like it. Another one that I really like is Paula's Choice Clear Pore Normalizing Cleanser for blemish prone skin, which is this. I feel like I've talked about this before on my channel, I'm not sure, but what it does on the bottle, it says, it refreshes skin without causing dryness, reduces red marks and prevents redness, and dissolves pore clogging oil and dirt. It's 100% fragrance free. They don't test on animals either, which is my big thing. I don't like it when beauty products test on animals. That's why a lot of my stuff is from Lush. And it makes your skin feel really nice. You don't need a lot of it. And it's a nice cleanser if you still like something like in a bottle or something like that. I believe you can only get this online. I'm not sure if Paula's Choice sells in stores. They might at like some. But Paula's Choice, this one's really good if you like things like in a bottle and in a bottle versus a like bar of soap. The next thing that I want to show you guys is Herbalism from Lush. It doesn't look that appealing. It's this little green stuff. I just have a little trial. I've used Herbalism before. I'm also pretty sure I've mentioned it on my channel. It's a gentle exfoliant for your skin. When you have acne or oily skin, you tend to get more, especially when my skin was dry, you tend to get more like dead cells that you can't see. So Herbalism is a gentle way to remove it all. And I use this maybe once or twice a week. I don't use it that often because you don't really need to. But Herbalism is a really good gentle exfoliator, especially if your skin is sensitive. Another exfoliator is this natural aqua gel from Cure. I think it's a Chinese brand. I'm not too sure. My old roommate recommended it to me and she's like the skincare queen. And I got it on Amazon for pretty cheap. And what it is that you wash your face, dry it. Put like 5 pumps of this stuff on your hands, put it on your face, let it sit for a minute, and then you scrub. And as you, not scrub, you like cleanse your face. And as you cleanse your face, you can, it's like you get like little beads, and all those little beads on your face are dead skin cells like coming off of your face. So this is good if you maybe don't exfoliate as much. I use this about twice a month or so, since it's pretty strong, it's pretty powerful, and it also really tightens your pores too, like Fresh Pharmacy does from Lush. So this is really good though. I really like this. It really does help my skin feel like super clean. For serums or for like little lotions and stuff, I have this from Pacifica, which is a Kale Luxe oil-free multi-cream. It helps hydrate, help control oil and address texture. It has key and lime pearls and superpower vitamins. It's for oily and blemish prone type skin. It is also 100% vegan and cruelty free, which I love. That's what I try to make all my products have. This is really light. It's not oily at all. It's not thick when you put it on your face. It feels really, really nice. And it also kind of smells good. Even though it's like kale, it smells really good. And I usually put this on after I wash my face at night, before moisture, which we're gonna get to right now. So I have two moisturizers that I really, really like. The first one is also from Pacifica. It's called Dreamy Youth Day and Night Face Cream. It has antioxidants. This is for all skin types, so I'm not sure how it would affect anybody with like severe oily skin or like severe dry skin. It does say it's for all skin types. I really like it. It's really moisturizing, especially for nighttime, and it also helps get rid of fine wrinkles and scarring, which I have from my acne in the past. So this is one of the moisturizers that I really like. Another moisturizer that I also really like for acne prone skin is from Lush. It's called Cosmetic Lad. It's a facial moisturizer. It says, calming lavender, wheatgrass, and aloe vera cream to soothe and soften skin. Works wonders for eliminating post-shave irritation. So, yes, this is originally made for men who shave, and I guess when men shave, they can get irritation and like redness. And this really helps with redness a lot. This is what it looks like. Let's open it up. Ugh, it smells so good. It just looks like that. And you honestly don't need a lot. I just like tap it and then I rub it all over my face. And once again, it really tightens up your pores. It helps with the redness in my face too. Because of the lavender, it helps calm my redness that I have, especially since I have it a lot right here. And this is one of my favorite moisturizers right now, like ever. I love it so much. It's amazing. Now for beauty products that I really like for acne prone skin is color correcting. If your skin is red, or like if you have a blemish, like I'm getting one right here and it's really red, and what you can do is you can just use a green color corrector. Green cancels out the redness in your face. So if you just have one pimple or a couple pimples, use one of these. If you have redness all around your face, I would use this anti-redness BB cream from L'Oreal. When you pour it out, it's green on your skin, but then when you rub it in, it changes to your skin tone. You can't even see it on my hand. And on my really bad days, I would use this as a base and then go over it with foundation. But this is really nice if your skin is just all over pretty red, like mine can be sometimes, especially during the winter right now. So that's something else that I also really, really like. But I think that's all I have to say for now. So if you are struggling with acne like I did, or like I guess I still am, I hope that you found this video helpful, and I hope that you got something out of it, and I hope that one day you feel comfortable in your own skin like I now do. Thank you all so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more videos below. And until next time, I hope you all have beautiful lives. Bye!